Hey guys, this is Faisal FK Pathan from Pashlack Engineers. So today we'll be just working on another Arduino project. That is, we'll be working on my RoboCar that I have shown you in my previous videos. So with that being said, let's get started. So guys, those of you who haven't seen my RoboCar or what exactly it looks like, here is what my RoboCar looks like. This is the video. As you can see guys, there is a CCTV display, or I would say a mobile that works like CCTV camera, and this RoboCar works using the Bluetooth module. It is like a wireless controller device, something like that. And if you haven't seen both of these videos, I will be just linking those videos in my description down below. You can just go and check that videos afterwards. Now it's completely up to you. Or if you haven't seen my RoboCar video, just click top right corner of this video. Okay, so you can just directly see that video and you can just come back. So guys, let's start off with making our RoboCar. So guys, this is what my RoboCar looks like. It has Arduino board, it has a Bluetooth module, and it has some power supply connections right here. And if I make those power connections, if I make the whole connections on a breadboard, this is what it would look like. Let me just zoom it for you guys. As you can see guys, I have Arduino Nano here. You can use Uno, you can use Pro Mini, you can use any kind of Arduino. And this is the Bluetooth module right here. And these are the motors that will drive my car. You can change the motor ratings, you can change the motor specifications as per your requirement. And this is the motor driver circuit that is used for controlling, that is used for switching the motor on and off. So this is the whole circuit diagrams, and this is like the whole component that you would be required to make this RoboCar. So guys, let's hop into making the RoboCar. So guys, first off, I would like to explain how this principle or how this working principle of this RoboCar works. Few of my followers, few of my subscribers, they want to learn the basics of Arduino. So here is what exactly the Arduino controlling the motor looks like. This is the Arduino board, this is the Arduino Uno, and this is the basic DC motor. As you can see guys, I have connected the negative terminal of this motor to the ground of Arduino, the positive terminal of this motor to one of the digital pins of the Arduino Uno. You can just connect any of the pins, 13, 12, 11, any of the pins you can just connect as per your requirement, as per your need, I would say. So when you are controlling Arduino or when you are using Arduino, you need to program it for your operation, you need to program it as per your operations requirement. So here is what my code looks like. Basically I have connected D7 pin right here with the Arduino board. So as you can see, the pin mode, that is D7, that is 7 as the output pin, and you can see I'm just switching the motor high and switching the motor low. But this 9000 is basically the 9000 milliseconds. The Arduino will switch on the motor for 9000 milliseconds, that is basically 9 seconds, and it will switch off the motor for 4 seconds, and the motor will rotate. Basically the motor will rotate for 9 seconds and then it will stop for 4 seconds. This is how this operation would work. This is how this motor would work. Let's start off with the simulations. As you can see guys, the motor is rotating for 9 seconds, and after the 9 seconds I would say the motor would stop for 4 seconds, and after, as you can see, the motor has stopped, and after the 4 seconds motor will again rotate, as you can see guys. So this is how the basics of Arduino controlling the motor works. So let's start off with the real programming and real connections for our project. Let's hop into it guys. So guys, this is what the real connections and the diagram of our Arduino looks like. This is a bit of untidy and unpleasant. Let me just show you how the connections of our board or our RoboCar is done. These are the connections that are displayed on your screen. As you can see, I'm using Arduino Uno. You can use any of the Arduino boards, Pro Mini, Nano, Mega, as per your requirement. And I have connected L293 the IC. I have connected L293 IC right here. So because this IC is acting like the motor driver circuit that is required, the requirement of the motor driver circuit is because the Arduino will control the motor driver circuit, and with the help of motor driver circuit we can just rotate the motor clockwise, anti-clockwise, we can start, stop, we can just add the time delay as you have seen in my previous programming with the basics. So you can just put the start and stop, the timing, and the whole rotation angle, or I would say the clockwise, anti-clockwise rotation of the motors with the help of this IC, or you can use the modules for the motor driver circuit. Basically this IC would do the job. So guys, again, all the diagrams, all the codes, all the details for this project are in the description. Check the description guys. So let's start off with the programming of this project. As you can see guys, I have already programmed this Arduino board. Let me just explain this board. We have like the two motors, motor 1 and motor 2, and I have connected the positive pin of the motor to 5 and the negative pin of the motor 1 to 6. And talk about the motor 2, I have connected the motor seconds positive terminal to the 10 pin and negative terminal to the 9. Again, you can choose any pin from the digital pin. It's up to you, completely up to you. I have choose the 5, 6 and 8, 9, 10, and right here you can see I have defined these pins as my pin mode, motor pin 1, motor pin 2. As you can see right here, I have did that in my upper section of this program. And as I go down, you can see that there are motors. The motor 1 is rotating clockwise for 8 seconds, and the motor 2 will be also rotating for clockwise for 8 seconds, and here the motor 1 will rotate anti-clockwise for 8 seconds. Basically, here it will rotate for 8 seconds, and after that it will rotate in anti-clockwise here, and at the same time motor 2 will rotate clockwise here, and then it will rotate anti-clockwise. So basically this is like the continuous operation. You can just delete this code if you want to the motor to stop. If you want the motor to stop, you can just increase the delay right here. You can just low all the pins right here. I have like if you want to stop the motor, you just need to put this high into low, so the motor would stop for a particular time or the particular delay. So this is how this code is. So guys, basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to show you how this whole RoboCar internal system works, how the Arduino works, how the motors are controlled using Arduino, how the IC works. So basically this is all like the working principle of my RoboCar, and I will be just soon showing you how the RoboCar works. So let's start off with the simulation. Let me upload the code, and as you can see guys, the motor is rotating clockwise. This is also rotating. So basically the motors are rotating as per I have programmed them. So guys, as you can see, the motors are rotating as per I programmed, and if I am controlling this car wirelessly, then I would be using the Bluetooth module or any kind of wireless modules. You can use LoRa boards, you can use Wi-Fi boards, you can use infrared sensors as well. They also work with like the remote infrared sensor. They also work pretty well. But I would be just using the Bluetooth module, and you just need to install the library for the Bluetooth module, and the whole code and the programming is almost the same, except for the fact that you need to just program it for the forward and reverse when you make an application for that. And I would be just showing you that in my part 2, so just stay tuned for the part 2. So let's see how my car works. So guys, if you like this kind of videos, hit that like button and do share it with your friends, and comment if you want more videos on Arduino, on such kind of projects. I would be happy to do these kind of projects. And if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, if you have any queries, drop them in my comment section. That was it for this video guys. See you next time.